Nigel Farage will be on the show along with Labour's Shadow Health Secretary Wes Streeting as the election campaign gets underway. Nigel Farage has told the BBC to go to hell after being asked to provide information on his sexuality and ethnicity ahead of an appearance on Question Time. The Reform Party honorary president is making his first appearance on the show in 5 years as he continues his efforts to help Richard Tice's party challenge the Tories in seats across the country. Farage will be on the show along with Labour's Shadow Health Secretary Wes Streeting as the election campaign gets underway. The show, hosted by Fiona Bruce, will be held in Epsom, Surrey. Posting a video on X, Farage raged at the BBC after he was asked to fill out a form that included questions related to his sexual and ethnic identity. In the video, he said, "So tomorrow I am doing Question Time, first time in about 5 years. Number 37 I think it is. I am filling out a form. Name, address, phone number, email. That is fine, I can live with that. Do you agree to this email address being used for the purposes of clause 13 below? Diversity monitoring ! Goodness gracious me, they want to know about my sexuality. Well, I am going to keep that very private. Ethnicity. There's my answer. It is a big no, go to hell! Farage was given an apology earlier this week after a BBC presenter broke Ofcom rules, saying the former UKIP leader has used his customary inflammatory language. Presenter Geeta Gurumurthy said 2 hours later, now, an apology. Earlier today we heard live from Nigel Farage, speaking at that election event we just saw. When we came away from his live speech, I used language to describe it which didn't meet the BBC's editorial standards on impartiality. I'd like to apologise to Mr. Farage and viewers for this. In the speech, Farage defended his use of the term invasion to describe channel crossings. The Brexit ear was at the centre of controversy earlier in the week during an interview on Sky News, where he clashed with host Sir Trevor Phillips. Farage criticised some Muslims in the UK for not sharing British values. He added, "We have a growing number of young people in this country who do not subscribe to British values, in fact loathe much of what we stand for." Sir Trevor interjected, "Who are we talking about then?" Farage then said, "Oh, I think we see them on the streets of London every Saturday." Sir Trevor asked, "What do they look like? Are we talking about Muslims here?" Farage responded, "We are. I am afraid I found some of the recent surveys saying 46% of British Muslims support Hamas, support a terrorist organisation that is prescribed in this country. What is interesting is that this Prime Minister is building up far more of that population than anybody before in history.